All right. Can everyone hear me okay? Sweet. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Well, this is going to be a really fun call. I am so pumped. And I know I always say that, but I really am. I'm going to mute real quick. Let's see who. Okay, perfect. Somebody already got it. Okay, so story time. Oh, hey, Sarah. Speaking of Wonder Woman, that's my story tonight. So, oh, it's fine, Whit. No problem. So, if you don't know, I am officially past due. I'm approaching those moments where you start going, should I drink a bottle of castor oil? Should I have one of those births? And so far, I have refrained. Faith, I'll have you know, I have refrained from drinking the bottle of castor oil. But no, I believe in every experience that we have is for a reason. And I believe that every challenge that we have is for a purpose. And in the moments of frustration, disappointment, overwhelm, I believe that, and I hold to that. So this birth, I have felt from the beginning that my affirmation for this birth has been, I will be given whatever I need, strength, courage, whatever I need in the moment that I need it. That has been my hold to that feeling. And so when I'm in the middle of the night and I think something's happening, or I'm standing in TJ Maxx and I think my water broke and this cashier is really slow, I have been just remembering, like, I'm given the strength right now. So even if it's not what I want, even if it's not the outcome I want or the timeline I want or whatever, I'm holding tight to that. Like, I believe that I will be given, and I am given the whatever it is, the courage to change the world. If you're Saya, I don't know how you say your name or their name, whatever. Anyway, so my inspiration for this whole thing, and I'm going to get to the business part of this, my inspiration for this whole thing has been Wonder Woman. And I was having a contraction in the thrift store, and I was sitting down and I'm like, this is terrifying. What am I doing? Why am I doing this again? Why am I going to have a home birth? Like, I don't want to do it. Like, is there a way out without going through it? Like, please. And I looked over, I kid you not, I looked over, and this poster was right there, and it says $9.99, but it wasn't. It was $4.99. So it was even half of what I thought. And so I would have paid $9.99. But I'm looking at this, and I, right before this call, I'm looking at her face, and I'm like, okay, if you haven't seen Wonder Woman, she is ignorant. She is totally incompetent in everyone else's mind. She is irrelevant because she's lived on this island with women. She is totally like this, just like this, ignorant is the way to say it. And she thinks that she's going to go out and stop this war. And how dumb of her, because she's just this like pretty girl who can do nothing. And and innocent and pure. And what she does, she actually shows up with her superpowers, and she actually makes a change. And I feel like, I know this is a big stretch, but it's true. In this business, we're like, oh my gosh, we want to be change agents. We want to change the world. And when at least for me, like Royal Crown Diamond, that's huge. And it feels like there's those voices that are the same voices of every other character in Wonder Woman that says, like, seriously, like, you think that you think that you are capable? You think that you have the potential to stop this or create this? And the truth is that we all are Wonder Woman. We are all we all have that energy. It just starts with believing that we have that we are that. And so as we go into November, gosh, I'm pumped. I'm so pumped about it. I think it's going to be the best month our team's ever had. And this is just the foundation. I know of what you guys are going through. I don't know what everyone's going through in any sort, but I just know my little tiny snippet of my life is what I've been focused on. And then I hear of things that you guys are going through, and I'm like, gosh, we are all being set up for this moment of Wonder Woman moment. And I'm pumped about it. So let's do a giveaway, shall we? The first giveaway that I want to do, or the first thing we want to do, go ahead and type in the chat right here. let's say, what's your favorite dessert for the holidays? What's your favorite dessert? So that'll be really fun. What is your favorite dessert? And I'm giving away, what am I giving away? I posted about it. Let me show you while you're typing it in. I'm giving away this water bottle, which is stainless steel, and the straw is also stainless steel, and then it has this plastic piece on the top, which I love because I don't know if anyone else has been personally victimized by the stainless steel straw where you like hurt your teeth and you jab it in your mouth. So I love that. You can use oils in it because it's stainless steel. And then the turmeric tea, the spiced turmeric tea, and then the aroma ring. So I'll pick a winner here in a minute. I'll wait a minute. Well, I'll pick a winner. Let me put it in my notes. I'll pick a winner at the end. Put in my notes real quick. Hey, Bethany, pick a winner. Okay. All right, next. Some announcements and updates. And you may have, this may be old news to some of you. So if it is, bear with us. Mom, would you go ahead and share what just the announcement that we're doing, the really fun announcement that we're doing starting in November? It's kind of a fun way to kick off. Just get out your notes so you have kind of resources all piled together.
Sure. Yeah, this is going to be so fabulous. We are so excited that during the month of November, for every single enroller and every single enrollee, every single one, enroller and enrollee, get a beautiful glass perfume bottle filled with a luxurious holiday perfume that you are going to love. It is so good. It's so beautiful. And this glass bottle, it's going to be a little bit different than this. Bethany ordered some. And if you're in her downline or my organization, either one of our organizations, then you're in part of that. And so what's cool about it is it gives every single person a reason to go talk and ask someone to take another look, especially if they're on the fence about the starter kit, because if they get a starter kit, they not only get the perfume, but they help you get the perfume. So it's a win-win. And every time we've done an enrollee incentive, it's just been a beautiful sharing experience because everybody likes to get a gift and everybody loves to be part of helping someone else get a gift. So I hope you're as excited about that as we are.
Love it. Oh my gosh. And I'll just tell you firsthand, we're not going to tell you what's in the perfume. My mom actually found this mixture and it is so good. And it is holiday cheer in a bottle. I mean, this is the perfume you want to be having for the holiday parties, for Christmas Day. Like, I think you're going to love it. And I think our new people are going to love it. So the second thing to write down on your notes is an announcement. So Young Living recognizes that there's some massive room for improvement in the shipping department and the IT department. And so they're committed to fixing that. And I wanted you to kind of hear a little bit of a recap of the Diamond Call. They are serious about this and they know it's a problem. And they know that we have people in our teams who are saying, hey, is it normal to get orders in 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Is it normal? And we're like, we don't want it to be normal. Why is it kind of becoming normal? So they're going to be spending, the corporate side of Young Living is going to be spending the rest of 2020 completely switching the IT over to a completely new system that is streamlined like Amazon. It feels good to shop there. It's easy to log in. It's not overwhelming. It's not a dinosaur system. And I know we are all so excited about it because like, I'm pretty tech savvy, and even still sometimes I'm like, did I save my ER? So I'm so excited. I'm so encouraged that they're going to do that. And because of that, when they have a few warehouses around the United States and of course in other markets as well. And the warehouse and the shipping situation gets overwhelmed quickly, especially with the laws around how many people they can have in a building. And we got to remember too, this is not like where when I go online and I buy a product from, I don't know, like I'm just thinking like if I bought towels, it's like they pick the towels and then they mail it to me. With Young Living, every single order is different. It's like, oh, this person ordered Agile's and Endoflex and this and this and this. And so someone has to go around the warehouse and collect all of that, making the workload really heavy. And so the reason that they have decided to follow suit, similar to a lot of major companies this year, like Walmart, Target, Best Buy, I don't know all of them that are not participating in this huge Black Friday, Cyber Monday, rather trying to focus on helping get new members a perfect experience, have their starter kit shipped quick, have our essential rewards orders quick, having people log in over an extended period of time instead of all on one day. With that being said, I wanted to let you know that because they're not going to be doing promos for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And this is important because in the past, we as a team have jumped on that train and said, hey, everyone in our team, let's look at these new diffuser earrings that they have paired with Joy and let's get them ordered. Instead, they're launching the holiday catalog on November 9th. And then they're going to say, hey, leaders, builders, which is us, you do what you want for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And I personally am pumped about this because in the past, we've used Black Friday and Cyber Monday to create momentum for Christmas paychecks. And while that's been a fun adventure, it's simply time that we get back to the basics of this business, where we get back to keeping the main thing. That is getting people oils in their home, getting oils in people's homes. That is getting supplements in people's cabinets. That's getting people's Windex switched over for Thieves Cleaner on Essential Rewards. If we focused all of our attention on selling a holiday catalog, what would happen is we would create momentum in our team that's already there, but we don't make an impact to change the world in a bigger way unless we get new people. And so I'm excited for this opportunity because we're going to shift. Instead of creating OGV from Black Friday and Cyber Monday, we're going to use the whole month of November to create OGV in a really special way, which brings me to our second big announcement, or our second big announcement after the enroller and enrollee gift. Okay, so our entire focus for the month of November is going to be around this exclusive Facebook group that we have for our team, for our prospects, for whoever we want to add in. This is a Facebook group so that people can click to join and they don't have to be like invited. It's easy to click to join a group instead of an event. So it's called A Month of Merry, Cheer, and Chortle. And the silver and above leaders of OQ will be doing tons of giveaways, tons of fun, super hilarious. Think Christmas party craziness, like I don't even know. I don't have all the words for it. We tried to kind of comprehensive say this. A month of merry, cheer, and chortle. When I was explaining the vision of this group to Eli, he said, it sounds to me like people who love he said, what did he say? People who love holiday cheer will just love that group. And I said, that is exactly what we're going for. Think like hilarious memes and giveaways and education. And so where does that bring new members? Well, every Sunday night, we're going to have a dynamic 101 class in that group. And it's going to be very focused on education and inspiration. Throughout the month, there's going to be opportunities for you, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever rank you are, to provide value. And I'll explain that in a second. So we're all going to be coming together to create kind of this massive, like I picture it as like a big bonfire, but massive momentum. Something that we want to invite people to. You know, you ever have like an experience where you're like, well, you know, if you could get them on the call, they would love it. But like just that invitation is weird. Because this group is going to be so full of giveaways and fun and Christmas magic and holiday magic, it's going to be an easy invite. Like, let me give you an example. The very first giveaway that was just posted, I actually scheduled it. I thought I scheduled it for 7:59 p.m. I scheduled it for 6:59, so it posted a little early. The first giveaway is an iPad. So think how easy it is, and all they have to do is comment to enter to win an iPad. Okay, so I just bought an iPad 2 days ago and a total scramble, excited about this first giveaway. How easy is it to reach out to someone and say, hey, our oily team is doing this huge giveaway group, and it's just gonna be like a month of cheer. And the first giveaway is an iPad if you want in. That's an easy in. So I didn't want to just leave you with that big, okay, well, invite people. So instead, here is the plan. Okay, I know I'm like going all over. I hope this is making sense. I wanted to continue with the October strategy without being confusing for people who are just jumping in. So the phase 1, 2, and 3, kind of that similar, what if you're new here and you didn't know what this was, every week there was a printable that told you exactly what to do. And then every week you follow through with that. Well, this, we're going to do the exact same format. So every Monday on skills training, you'll get access to your next week's work. And it's called the Easy as Pumpkin Pie Plan. Let me explain what Easy as Pumpkin Pie is. So a traditional 9-inch pie serves 6 pieces. So we have this plan we're calling Easy as Pumpkin Pie. Each page of this workbook, if you will, is a piece of pie. And so when you complete page 1, you have successfully completed, get it? Like you ate, you complete your first piece of pie. Then you get your next one, right? Then you eat your next piece of pie. And by the end, the goal is that you have eaten your entire piece of pie by the end of November. And so I'm going to show you at 7:59 in about 10 minutes, automatically the first 2 pieces of pie printables are going to be uploaded to Leadership for Oil's Quintessential Group, as well as a cute little like binder cover if you want to print that. If you don't have access to a printer, just follow along. You can totally do whatever works for you. I just thought it would be fun to have printables too. So I'm going to show you exactly what's going to be posted so you know how to follow along. And then next week on skills training, we'll explain the next one. So here we go. Let me share my screen and get this up. All right, so hopefully you can see this if you're on your phone. Slice number 1, complete by November 1 is the goal. So we're starting a little early. The goal here for slice number 1 is to build an opt-in list of for the Facebook group that I just explained. And you have a potential spot right here that says, hey, here, what's my personal goal for how many people I will add in? I'm going to give you a little bit of a framework for how to make a goal here. I suggest having a goal of 75% of your downline and 25% of your prospects say, yes, I would like to be in that. So I'll say that again, 75% of your downline. So how many accounts in your downline do you have? Let's say, just for easy math, you have 100 people in your downline. You would want the goal there then would be 75 people that say yes to you to be added into this group. There's suggested wording here, and it's not perfect, and it's literally just like what I typed up, like what I'm gonna say. Hey, I just got in this group that my oily leaders are hosting for the month of November. Tons of giveaways happening. The first one is an iPad, super chill, full of giveaways, full of fun. Do you want me to add you in? You do not have to use those words. This is just an idea, like, oh, here's something to say. Keep it light, keep it fun. Think holiday cheer. Another idea, make a Facebook social media post. Communicate with your leaders to see who of your team is already going to be invited in. And once you get your number together of how many people you want to add in, you can start working. And that work just looks like going and inviting them and saying, hey, there's an iPad to be given away. So that's slice number 1. And when you complete that, you'll be ready to move on to slice number 2. I'll go ahead and open up slice number 2. I decided to go ahead and post it because you might want to get your brain kind of going on it. And I don't want it to be like a pop-up, like, what's happening? So slice number 2 to be completed by November 5th. So we will have another skills training before this time. And the skills training is going to be all about how to tell your story. So they're going to go hand in hand together. So even if you don't work on this till next week, this is fine. The goal is to be done by November 5th. But I wanted to go ahead and upload it. So share your story. Fill in the blank. Thanks to my mom for this format. I was dealing with blank, then I started using Young Living's blank. I have used it for blank length of time, and now my experience is blank. That is your story. How cool. So the goal is to video record it, send it to me, and I'm going to send it on to Jessica Harris, who's going to make some really fun reels and inspirational content to be added into that group. There's some whipped cream bonus activity here. So bonus activity means it's not necessary, but it would be awesome and it's extra. And I mean, who doesn't love whipped cream? So make an Instagram reel sharing the same content that you just said in a fun and silly way. So for example, I was dealing with hot flashes. Can you imagine how fun that would be to make I wasn't personally dealing with hot flashes, but that's a story that I know a lot of us have. How fun would that be to make a reel of you like hilariously? The potential is so funny here. Or I'm just thinking like, I was having digestive problems. How funny could that be? I mean, come on. I know everybody has a little slice of 5-year-old boy in them. I don't know. Okay. So that's slice number 2. So that is just kind of an overview of what you're getting into when you commit to this. And then at the bottom of each page, it says send a photo to your accountability partner. If you don't have an accountability partner yet, that is totally okay. Just go find someone. Go look in the groups, find someone, go to your rank chat, see kind of who you like to work with, who you think's awesome, and you can reach out to them and ask. If your accountability partner from October hasn't been like reliable, maybe they haven't like done their activities and you're like, I'd kind of like to work with someone who's working, that's completely fine to switch accountability partners, and you owe no one anything. So just remember that. All right, last but not least. Oh, I did say 75% of your downline, 25% of your prospects. That's the goal. So for me, my personal goal, let's do some math here. If I have about 7,000 downline members, and then I would multiply that by 0.75, that would be a goal of 5,250 people in that group. So what I'm going to have to do is going to be different, right? Because I'm going to have to go to my mom and say, hey, do you have slice number 1? Are you covering your team? And I subtract however many people she has, what, like 1,500 or something like that. So subtract 1,500. So that, boom, takes care of that. All right, then I go to another leader. That's at the top of another leg, my sister-in-law, right? Hey, Nat, you got your 1,500, cool. By the end of it, if I do my job well, I have a leg of, 50 people. That is my 7th leg, that then I focus on that. So that's where the communication with your leaders can really help, because you're like not just taking we're not gonna text blast like the entire team. Like, hey, my name's Bethany. You've never heard from me before in your life, but I want to add you into Mary, Cheer, and Chortle. All right, I do have time. Oh, this is so great. Oh, Shauna, yes, I had diarrhea 6 times today. Like, Diet Rescue. Exactly. That's the content that gets shared, and it's relatable. Oh man. All right. So since we have 3 minutes, I'm going to share how the name Holiday Cheer or A Month of Cheer and Chortle came about. All right. So my mom and I we got the news, the big old news that Black Friday, Cyber Monday wasn't happening from Young Living Corporate. And we're like, we got to capitalize on this month, because we are committed to a great November and we want to make something happen. So let's get together and plan. So we're sitting there talking, brainstorming, and we come up with this idea for this group. We're like, this is going to be great. And we wanted to name it Giveaways and Giggles or something like that, like Christmas Giveaways and Giggles. And we both agreed that Giggles was just kind of like clown, it's like, what's, Giggles, what's happening? So I'm like, well, let's look at Giggles on the synonyms of Giggles, so we can kind of, figure out what's another word that means like chuckle or laugh or something that it feels better. And so I see this word chortle, and I'm like, chortle, I have never heard of that word in my life. I've never heard of chortle. I'm just saying this out loud because, I have no filter. And my mom goes, oh, well, chortle means, and at the point that she says chortle means, she hiccuped, like a hiccup while she was trying to say a word. And so I thought that she was chortling. I thought that noise she was making was what it was, because I'm comparing it, right? Like in my mind, it's like giggle, like the opposite of giggle. So I hear this like really weird sound come out of her throat, and I'm just looking at her. we were having one of those days where we needed a laugh. We needed the laugh so bad. I peed my pants because, I'm sitting there just, yeah, running down my leg, and she's hiccuping. And every time we had the time of our life. So we had to put it in there. We just simply had to put chortle in there. So that's how it got the name. In 3 minutes, that group is going to post. There's a post going in OQ that says, go join this group to win an iPad. There's a post going up in leadership with the pumpkin pie printables. And then right there at 8:15 Central here in 20 minutes, we've got the 101 class happening here. So before you hop off, let me do a giveaway. While I'm picking a winner, you guys screenshot or whatever, if you want to add this to your Instagram story, tag whoever's in the screen with you, and create some FOMO there. All right, now I'm going to close my eyes and scroll through and find a winner, okay? Hold on, I wasn't even on that part. Has to be answered a question. All right, Carrie Shellite. She loves pumpkin bars, and she just won this giveaway. So, Carrie, I'm going to be mailing this to you. It'll go out tomorrow. Congrats, girl. All right, I'm going to get you all on camera on my for my Instagram, and then I'm going to hop off. Thank you for hopping on. This has been really fun.